Okay, so this is manipulating polynomials, problem 8.3. There's two parts. We'll start with A. You have to factorize that expression, x squared minus 10x plus 21. Now, various books will teach you different methods to do it, but the way I do it, I will teach you, and let's see if you find it helpful. I think the way I do it is very fast method, but it needs a little bit creative thinking. So overall, in an exam or a test, you might find it useful. Not all expressions of this nature will be factorizable. Okay, so don't always think that it has to be, there must be a factor or something you are doing is wrong. But when it is asking, when the problem is asking you to factorize it, then you can be sure that it can be factorizable. So first you look at this number. This is 21. 21 has factors 3 and 7, or 1 and 21. Now 3 and 7, if I can make 3 and 7 add together, do I get 10? Yes. If I have minus 3 and minus 7, they together become minus 10. And minus 3 and minus 7 multiplied, the negative sign will go away because it's multiplied twice. So you get 21. So we will use this 3 and 7 or minus 3 as factors to basically break this down. So write equals x squared minus 3x minus 7x. That minus 10 is now broken into minus 3x and minus 7x. And then I have the 21 here. Equals, now if I take the x common, I get x times x minus 3. And if I take the factor minus 7 common, I get x minus 3 here inside the bracket. Now if you are not sure, you can again multiply it. Minus 7 times x is minus 7x, and minus 7 times minus 3 is plus 21. So we can reconstruct it if we take the bracket out. Now of these two parts, this part and this part, I can see I can take the x minus 3 factor out. So I should take this out, x minus 3. And what remains is this x and this minus 7. So I get x minus 7. If you want to recreate the original expression, you can again multiply x to x, or x to minus 7, and then minus 3 to x and minus 3 to minus 7, and you will get the original expression back. So the factors of the original expression are minus x minus 3 and x minus 7. These are the two factors. So let's do the next problem. 8.3b, another factorization. X squared plus 11x minus 26. Now 26 is 2 times 13, and we know that 2 and 13, if we take the difference of 13 and 2, you will get 11. Also, make sure that you take this negative sign and the positive sign into account. So if this is a negative sign, that means that something minus something has to be what 11 is broken into, because if they are multiplied to each other, you should get a negative sign. So this 26 can be broken into 13 times minus 2, or you can break it into 13 times 2, or you can break it into minus 13 times 2. Now let's see what are the possible use of this. If it's 13 and minus 2, then I can break this into 13x and minus 2x. So this is a good form of factors. But if I'm using 13 and 2, I cannot create this by using plus 13 and plus 2. So I cannot use this. Also, the fact is that 13 and 2 would not give you minus 26. That negative sign is important. And minus 13 and 2, that also gives you minus 26. But I have a plus 11. So I cannot have a minus 13x plus 2x. So I cannot use that either. So I should be using 13 and minus 2. So let's write that expression. X square plus 13x minus 2x minus 26 equals, let's take the x common between these two, x plus 13, and then the minus 2 common, x plus 13. If you are in doubt, remove the brackets and see if you get the original expression back. So let's take x plus 13 factor common. So you get x plus 13 times x minus 2, and these are your factors.